Hey guys, welcome to my channel, The Divine Daughter Tarot. Thank you so much for tuning in again. I really appreciate it. Today I'll be doing a What's Coming in Love for You reading. So I'm going to take some oracle cards for you and then we'll be diving deeper, taking out some tarot cards and clarifying it further. So thank you so much once again, and remember that this is a general reading and it may or may not resonate 100% with everyone. So if it does not resonate with you, don't try to force fit the reading. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. So let's begin. So firstly, I'm going to take out the oracle messages for you. This is going to be a general reading. Let me know in the comments if it resonated. I'll be happy to know your thoughts. Also, if you're looking for personal reading, you can directly reach out to me at divinedaughtertarot@gmail.com. So let's see what you have in store today. Spirits, what's in store for my collective when it comes to love? What's coming in love for my collective? So let us see, what is this person on your mind thinking about you, collective? Let's see, what is this person on your mind thinking about you? So we have the destiny, which says, I'm struggling to find the right path. So I feel that this person on your mind is currently at a distance from you. You know, someone who is away from you, who is thinking about you. Someone is not able to concentrate or focus on what they're doing. We also have, I'm struggling to get over the past. So there could have been some sort of a misunderstanding, conflict, differences between the two of you, where I feel this person is disappointed with whatever happened and they're looking for forgiveness from you. There's also, I always feel connected to you. So there is this energy where I think even though you both are at a distance, where you're apart, but still I think energetically I see you being bound. I see that you still could be communicating telepathically. I see there's some sort of a connection definitely which is keeping both of you tied. But they definitely want some sort of forgiveness is what I'm gathering here. And they don't seem to be able to focus on what they're doing at this point of time because they feel they're tied to you and they're still, probably they could be playing the episodes, whatever happened between you over and over again. Yes. So let's dive deeper into the reading now. Let's see. Spirits, please guide us in this reading and let me know, what does my collective need to know when it comes to love? What is coming for them in love? So we have the Page of Swords in reverse. We have the Nine of Pentacles and we have the Knight of Cups in reverse. Okay, and in the bottom of the deck I see we have the Five of Wands. So clearly I see that there was some sort of a conflict here. I see that there was some sort of a misunderstanding, and there could be some disagreements, there could be cultural differences, we'll clarify it further. So with Page of Swords in reverse, I see that you are at a distance from this person. This person is definitely not in touch with you. There's no contact, I see. Okay, but I clearly see that I see you putting out yourself there, and focusing on yourself, focusing more on self love and self care. And I see you in a happy place here, collective. I see that you are very independent, you're self sufficient. I see that you're financially abundant. With Knight of Cups in reverse, I feel this person could have been emotionally unavailable for you. I see that this person could have not opened up to you. They couldn't have, they probably did not tell you what they were feeling, you know. They could have been very moody. They couldn't have, probably given to you in this relationship as much as you gave to them, is what I'm feeling. But there's definitely lack of communication, is what I'm getting. This person also could be stalking you. They're away, but I think they're keeping tabs on what you're doing. But they're definitely seeing you being happy even without them in your life. Okay. Let's see what is happening in the present. I see we have the King of Swords in reverse. I see the Page of Pentacles, and I see the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. I feel this person is wanting to let down their guards. Okay. Probably there was a lot of there was no clarity when it came to the communication in the past. Okay, this person could have been very rational. This person probably did not, they thought only from the ego point of view, from the logical, being logical point of view, but not, being emotional. This person could have been very rude, very arrogant, did not hear your side of the story, is what I'm gathering. But with the Page of Pentacles, there could be there is a possibility where this person might make an offer. Okay, but I don't see it being a very big offer, but they're definitely wanting to make an offer. Yeah, maybe they might want to come back to you with a new idea, a new beginning. But with the Three of Pentacles in reverse, I'm not sure if you would want to give to this. I'm not sure if you would be comfortable going back to the same person. This could also be a new beginning with a new person, so let's clarify that. And in the future, let's see what do we have for you. We have the Sun, we have the Nine of Swords, and we have the Three of Swords in reverse. Bottom of the deck, we have the Empress. Collective, I see you definitely healing from a situation which kept you overthinking. And moving on to what feels like being happy, moving on to happiness. I see that whatever happened in the past has left you, having sleepless nights. You've been overthinking this situation a lot. You've been feeling hopeless. You've been in a lot of fear of not wanting, of not knowing what you have to do next. But I clearly see you healing from this situation. Because I see that at the end of the day, you want to focus on the positives and you want to be happy in your life. Okay? And I also see that you want to, you know, be nurturing, giving. And I see you focusing on yourself. Let's clarify it now. I'm going to keep these cards aside and I'm going to clarify these cards one by one. Okay, let me take another deck for this. Spirits, clarify, why do we have the Page of Swords in reverse? Why do we have the Page of Swords in reverse? Yeah, there was somebody, definitely. We have the Knight of Pentacles. So this person is moving very, very slowly in this relationship, collective. So Knight of Pentacles is the only knight where the horse is stable, where there's no movement, or even if there is a movement, it's very slow. Okay, so I don't see any communication, and I see your person trying to probably contemplate whether they have to come to you or no. But I definitely see them currently, not moving, being in a certain position, being in a certain place of mind where they are contemplating whether to make that move or no. Clarify the Nine of Pentacles, spirits. Yeah. We have the Seven of Wands in reverse. I feel, you feel that there is no point in fighting for this relationship anymore. You don't see a point in fighting for this relationship anymore. Where there is, this feeling where your person is not contributing enough. Where they don't hear your side of the story. Where there's a lot of tension, a lot of conflict. I don't see a point where, you think that there's no point in investing in this and you want to focus only on yourself, your, abundance, what makes you happy and independent. Let's clarify the Knight of Cups in reverse. Why is this Knight of Cups here, spirits? Why is this Knight of Cups here? Why do we have this Knight of Cups here? King of Cups in reverse. Clearly there's a lot of emotional imbalance. Okay. This could also be you not wanting to, pour any emotions in this anymore. Okay. There's only logic. There's only being practical. There's more of so you did it, so I'm going to do it sort of an energy vibe. Okay, a lot of being moody. There's basically no understanding. There's no give and take. There could also be this person, for some of you, I think this person is not someone who's reliable, who is faithful, who is loyal. That's what I'm getting here. Okay, let's clarify. We had the King of Swords here. We had the Page of Pentacles here. And we had the Three of Pentacles in reverse here. Okay. Spirits, clarify the King of Swords in reverse. Why is this King of Swords in reverse? We have the Magician. Why is the Page of Pentacles here? Why is this Three of Pentacles in reverse? Yeah. I see this person definitely wants to manifest, you know, I think they kind of know that, what they had with you was something that was good, was stable, was in the best interest of both of you. I feel that they're manifesting you back. I think now that you're not in their life, or you have distanced yourself from this person, I think now that they've started to see things for what they were. Yeah, bottom of the deck you have the Knight of Wands. So you could be hearing from this person. They could be coming back to you with a message. But they're definitely manifesting you back in their life. Let's see, why is this... yeah, so for Page of Pentacles, we have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So where there was no stability at one point of time, I think this person wants to come out and make an offer. They want a brand new beginning with you. But they're coming out as a page, so I'm not sure if you can rely on them, because they don't have much to offer. But they're definitely coming, they're very curious to know how this thing will unfold if they come back to you. With the Three of Pentacles in reverse, I see that this person is... they could be juggling you with, somebody else. Need not be. But for some of you, I think this could also be a third party situation where they're juggling you and somebody else and not knowing how to balance both the relationships. They might be wanting you in their life, but at the same time, there could be a situation where they're not, they're in a fix and they're not knowing how to let the other person go out of their life. They might be codependent on this person. But I definitely see them having to take a decision, having to, they're very indecisive right now. They're not able to decide how to deal with this whole situation. Okay, so coming to the Sun, the Nine of Swords, and the Three of Swords was in reverse. So why is the Sun here, spirits? Why is the Sun here for my collective? We have the Death. We have, why is this? Okay, this had to flip. Oh my, look at that. Look at that, collective. What are the odds? What are the odds of the same card flipping from the same deck? What are the odds that the same card had to flip from two different decks? Tell me about that. Why do we have the Three of Swords in reverse here? Why do we have the Three of Swords in reverse? All right. See, it's very clear to me, collective, that you guys are healing from a situation for the good. You guys are healing from a situation for the good because you're moving on in search of happiness, towards better opportunities, towards better people. Because I'll tell you why. Because we got the Death, we got the Nine of Swords, and we got the Three of Wands. So you're ending a chapter, collective. You're ending a chapter which was not serving you anymore. And it left you wondering what to do next. It left you overthinking with sleepless nights, feeling miserable. But I see you now putting your past behind and moving on, looking ahead towards better opportunities. Because there's a whole new lot of opportunities waiting for you if you get over this situation. But I see you're clearly ending this chapter for good. Yeah, it's a good reading. You're definitely ending this and moving on. Let's see what is the guidance you have here from the spirits. Let's see what is the guidance you have from the spirits. Okay. Spirits, let me know what does my collective need to know. What is the guidance you'd like to give my collective here when it comes to love? What is the guidance my collective needs to know when it comes to love? You see, I saw this card thrice in your reading today. Thrice. This person has really left you, with a lot of worry and fear. You're in total despair. I see that you're very protective about yourself right now. I see that you're not, in a position where you can easily trust anyone. I think you're being very closed off right now. But this card also is a card where you're wanting to let down, like where once you were holding back, now you want to slowly open up. Okay, so for some of you, either ways, whether you are trying to open up or whether you're not willing to trust anyone so easily, it's totally understandable with this given situation. But nonetheless, I see you moving towards happiness. There's better opportunities awaiting for you. There's a better future awaiting for you. For some of you, you could meet somebody new who can bring a lot of joy, happiness, who's more understanding and giving in this relationship. So Spirit's guidance is clearly to move on from the situation, to start seeing the opportunities ahead and move towards a better future. So this is what I have for you today, my collective. Okay. Let me know in the comments what you're going through, and I'll be very happy to hear your side of the story. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you soon. I'll see you very soon in my next reading. Thank you so much, and I'll see you soon.